Hey everyone, welcome to Season 2 of Mini Car Madness, brought to you by Underground City Diecast Racing. In today's Round 1 matchup, we have Emma Sullivan in the 2019 Audi R8 Spider, Gabriel Silva in the Lethal Diesel, Olivia Brooks driving the Nissan Skyline GTR, and Ethan Walker driving the Roadster. The rules in Season 2, same as Season 1. 5 points for first, 3 points for second, 2 for third, 1 for fourth, and 0 if you do not finish. The 2 cars with the most points at the end of 4 races will move on to Round 2 of Mini Car Madness. Let's get to the city. In Season 2, we are 4 lanes wide. Here we go for Race 1, where we have Roadster in the pole position, and they are off. We have Roadster in the lead, taken into the first turn. All 4 cars just merged, going into the 6th turn as they start to head uptown. As they go uptown, you can see over the big humps, they are now hitting the U, or the Skyline just past the Roadster, going downtown into the 270 turn. And the Roadster just took the lead back from the Skyline, and the Roadster will win, followed by the Skyline, Lethal Diesel, and the Audi R8 in last. All 4 cars are going to pass the finish line. All 4 cars will get points, but that was a crazy double pass going in between Roadster and Skyline in Race 1. So after one race, we have Ethan Walker in first in the Roadster with 5 points, followed by Olivia Brooks in the Skyline with 3, Gabriel Silva in Lethal Diesel with 2, and Emma Sullivan in 4th place with 1 in the Audi R8. Let's go ahead and get ready for Race 2. Alright, for Race 2, we have Emma Sullivan in the pole position in the Audi R8 Spider. And they are off. We have the Nissan in the lead, and the Audi just took the lead into the merge, into the 6th turn. The Audi R8 still in the lead, going uptown over the humps. You can see him going over the hill, hitting the big turn at the end and heading back downtown. Audi in the lead going into the 270 turn, hitting the final turn and into the straightaway. And we have the Audi R8 followed by the Skyline, followed by Roadster. But it looks like we did lose Gabriel Silva in Lethal Diesel going into that final straightaway. You can see all 3 cars have finished right there, but Lethal Diesel is missing, going with our eye in the sky over, and they got caught up going into the final straightaway right by the construction site. But all 3 of the first cars will go ahead and get some points. Let's get to that scoreboard. After 2 races, we have Ethan Walker in Roadster with 7 points in first. We have a tie between Olivia Brooks in the Skyline and Emma Sullivan in the Audi R8 in 2nd place with 6 points. And we have Lethal Diesel in last place by Gabriel Silva with 2 points. Let's go ahead and get ready for Race 3. Alright, for Race 3, we have Gabriel Silva in Lethal Diesel in the pole position. And there they go. We have Nissan in the lead. Gabriel Silva just took the lead over, going into the merge in Lethal Diesel, into the 6th turn. Roadster just passed Lethal Diesel going uptown, into that turn, just passing them right into the uptown. Roadster getting a big lead going back downtown, into the 270 turn, slowing down a little bit, hitting the final straightaway, and we're going to have... And Lethal Diesel just took the win! Lethal Diesel just took the win at the end! That was a photo finish, and even the Skyline almost took 2nd place away from the Roadster. We can see Emma got stuck in her Audi going into the last straightaway over by the construction site, but we did have 3 cars cross the finish line in a triple photo finish right there. That was fantastic racing, with everyone trying to get some well-deserved points. Let's get to the scoreboard. After 3 races, we have Ethan Walker in first with 10 points. We have Olivia Brooks in 2nd with 8, Gabriel Silva in 3rd with 7, and Emma Sullivan in last place with 6. First place is still up for grabs, and the 2 cars with the top scores move on to Round 2. Let's get ready for the 4th and final race. Here we go for the final race. We have Olivia Brooks in the Nissan Skyline GTR in the pole position, and there the cars go. Nissan's in the lead, Skyline taking the lead into the 1st turn and into the merge. All 4 cars line up behind the Skyline. Skyline taking it uptown, spun around, went around backwards, going into the big turn at the end. Here comes the Audi trying to catch up. Lethal Diesel pushing it aside into the said 270 turn. And we have the Audi passing. We have Emma passing over, and she will go ahead and take the win in through the straightaway. And we just lost Lethal Diesel and Roadster right behind the skyline going into the final turn before the straightaway. So only the Audi and Emma Sullivan will finish this race. She'll be the only one that gets some points. Let's get to the scoreboard and see who is going to move on to round 2. Emma Sullivan's late game heroics in race 4 just went ahead and gave her the victory with 11 points. She'll be followed by Ethan Walker in second place with 10, Olivia Brooks in third with 8, and Gabriel Silva in last place with 7. So we are going to have Emma Sullivan and Ethan Walker moving on to race 2. But for right now, let's go ahead and congratulate Emma Sullivan in the Audi R8 Spider for winning today's race and moving on to round 2, where she will be joined by Ethan Walker in the Roadster to take on the 2 cars from the next race. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of Mini Car Madness. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Mini Car Madness, brought to you by Underground City Diecast Racing. In this Season 2 Round 1 matchup, we have some good cars for you. In the 2020 Dodge Challenger Hellcat, we have Tony Dyrek. We have Kirsten Nichols in the Nissan Maxima Drift. In the 92 Chevy Camaro, we have Johnny Carter. And Crash Malibu in the Civic Type R. Same rules as always. 5 points for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for fourth, and no points if you do not finish. The 2 cars with the most points at the end of 4 races will move on to round 2, where they will join Emma Sullivan and Ethan Walker as they continue their quest to Mini Car Madness Championship. Let's get to the track. Here we go for race 1. We have the Civic Type R Crash Malibu in the inside pole position, and they are off. We have the Civic and the Challenger on the inside in the lead. Civic takes the lead into the merge, hits the roundabout, and just flipped over on the turn. Just flipped over on the turn, and then got smashed by the Maxima. Nichols just plowed it out of the way, and the Challenger takes the lead going into the 270 turn, being followed by the Nissan Maxima. Here they head into the final straightaway, where we have the Challenger is going to cross the finish line, followed by the Nissan, and then we have Johnny Carter in the Camaro coming up in third. We had 3 cars cross the finish line because we did lose Crash Malibu earlier in the race after coming out of the original roundabout. There we can see him on his roof, just sitting there, wheels to the sky. Let's go to the scoreboard. After race 1, we have Tony Dyrek in the lead in the Challenger with 5 points, followed by Kirsten Nichols in the Nissan Maxima Drift in second place with 3, Johnny Carter in the Camaro in third with 2, and Crash Malibu in fourth with 0. Let's get ready for race 2. Here we go in race 2. We have Tony Dyrek in the Hellcat in the inside pole position, and they are off. All 4 cars are neck and neck going into the first turn before the Challenger takes the lead into the roundabout. Over the and we just lost the Challenger! The Challenger just hit the fence and fell right off the track! Did you see that? Let's get super slow, super close. Just flies right off the side and hits the fence. We have the Nissan Maxima in the lead going into the 270 turn, hitting the final turn into the straightaway, and will take the win, followed by Crash Malibu, and Johnny Carter will just cross the line and sit right on top of it. But we can see we have 3 cars that did finish, but we did lose our Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Tony Dyrek just smashed into the fence and fell right off the track. Let's go ahead and get to the scoreboard. After 2 races, we have Kirsten Nichols in the lead with 8 points, followed by Tony Dyrek with 5. In third place, we have Johnny Carter with 4 and Crash Malibu with 3. I need to calm down before we get ready for race 3. Let's go ahead, grab a drink, and we'll be right there. Race 3 coming up. In race 3, we have Johnny Carter in the Camaro on the inside pole position, and they are off. All 4 cars neck and neck into the first turn before the Hellcat takes the lead into the roundabout, hits the turn, and it passes the fence this time. Did not hit it, hits the straightaway going downtown into the 270 turn. The Hellcat drifts into the final straightaway, and it just got passed by Johnny Carter! Hellcat decided to take its time, and the Camaro just came right from behind and passed it. So we will have Johnny Carter taken first, followed by the Challenger, followed by Crash Malibu and Kirsten Nichols in fourth. What a race, what a pass at the end. Johnny Carter takes this one home. Let's get to the scoreboard. All right, after 3 races, we have a tie for first between Johnny Carter and Kirsten Nichols with 9 points apiece. Tony Dyrek is in second place with 8, and Crash Malibu is in last with 5. So much on the line, everyone's still in the race. Let's go ahead and get ready for the 4th and final race coming up next. Here we go for the 4th and final race. We have Kirsten Nichols on the inside pole position in the Nissan Maxima, and they are off. The Maxima takes the lead into turn 1, and the Hellcat just took it over into the merge, going into the roundabout. The Hellcat going backwards, over the humps, going uptown, around the turn, coming back downtown. Hellcat still in the lead, followed by the Nissan Maxima going around the 270 turn into the straightaway, and we will have the Hellcat take the win, followed by the Nissan. Johnny Carter will come in third. And it looks like we did lose Crash Malibu. Where did we lose Crash Malibu? I'm not really sure where we lost Crash Malibu. Let's go find Crash Malibu. And we just found Crash Malibu right before the final slope going into the last straightaway. They will not cross the finish line. They will not get points. Let's get to the scoreboard. After 4 races today, our winner is Tony Dyrek in the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Followed in second by Kirsten Nichols in the Nissan Maxima Drift. In third, we have Johnny Carter in the 92 Chevy Camaro. And in last place, Crash Malibu in the Honda Civic Type R. So let's go ahead and congratulate Tony Dyrek for being today's winner and moving on to round 2 of Mini Car Madness, where he and Kirsten will be facing off against Emma Sullivan and Ethan Walker to see who will continue to move on in the Mini Car Madness Season 2 tournament. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of Mini Car Madness. Hi everyone, welcome back to Mini Car Madness by Underground City Diecast Racing. Got a really good race for you in this round 1 matchup coming up. We have Peyton Stars in the McLaren Speedtail, Rachel Whisks in the Lamborghini Scion FKP 37, Ariel Ember in the 2019 Audi R8 Spider, and Amanda Panda in the Subaru WRX STI. The rules for Mini Car Madness are 5 points for first, 3 points for second, 2 points for third, 1 point for fourth, and no points if you do not finish. The 2 cars with the most points at the end of the race will move on to the next round, where they will join the winners of Race 4 in round 2. Let's get ready. Let's get to the track. We are ready for race 1. We have Amanda Panda in the inside pole position in the pink Subaru WRX STI. The cars are ready and they are off. Neck and neck down the first straightaway into the turn. Amanda takes the lead. The Audi tries to pass and Ariel gets turned down by Amanda. Here they hit the hops, over the jumps, a little bit of air into there, going uptown, hitting the U-turn and heading back downtown into the 270 turn, and now they're going to hit the last turn before hitting the final straightaway. Amanda Panda is still in the lead, and she will take race 1, followed by Ariel, followed by Peyton, as we are looking now for Rachel. Cannot find Rachel, but we can see our 3 cars that did finish the line. All 3 cars will go ahead and get some points. Let's go find where Rachel Whisks ended up, going up the track, and we have found her right before the final turn. She did not finish. She will not be getting any points. Let's get to the scoreboard. After race 1, we have Amanda Panda in the lead with 5, followed by Ariel Ember with 3 in second, Peyton Stars with 2 in third, and Rachel Whisk in last with 0 as she did not finish the race. Still anyone's race. Let's go ahead, get ready for race 2. We are ready for race 2. We have Rachel Whisks in the black Lamborghini on the inside pole position. They're ready. They are off. All the cars neck to neck before Amanda starts taking a slight lead. Just pushes the Lamborghini out of the way, takes the lead, says, Rachel, this is mine. Heading uptown over the hops. A little bit of air for all the cars hitting the U-turn. Amanda's still in the lead. But look at this pass by Ariel Ember on Rachel Whisks in the back for second place. Amanda's still in the lead, hitting the final U-turn, hitting the last turn into the straightaway, and Amanda is going to go ahead and take the win, followed by Ariel Ember, and we just saw Rachel get in the way of the McLaren. She just blocked Peyton from finishing the race. We have 2 cars that finished, that's Amanda and Ariel, but Peyton and Rachel did not finish. Look how close they were to the end though. Sadly, they will not get points. Let's go ahead and get to the scoreboard. After 2 races, we have Amanda in the lead with 10 points, followed by Ariel Ember with 6. We have Peyton Stars in third with 2 points, and Rachel Whisks in last place with 0. Let's go ahead, get ready for race 3. All cars still have a chance to move on to round 2. We are ready for race 3. We have Ariel Ember in the blue Audi on the inside pole position. All the cars are ready to go, and we are off. Cars going down. Ariel taking the lead into the first turn, has a big lead, taking on Amanda behind her, going into the uptown hops. All the cars make it over the jumps. Look at that. Hitting the U-turn, heading back downtown. Ariel still in the lead, followed by Amanda and Rachel. Into the final turn, they are hitting the straightaway. And Ariel will take race 2, followed by Amanda and Rachel. And here comes Peyton in 4th. All 4 cars have finished race 2, which means all 4 cars are going to go ahead and get some points. Let's go ahead and get to the scoreboard. After 3 races, we still have Amanda in the lead with 13, followed by Ariel Ember with 11, Peyton Stars in 3rd with 3, and Rachel Whisks in 4th with 2 points. Let's go ahead and get ready for the 4th and final race. Here we go for the 4th and final race. We have Peyton Stars on the inside pole position in the McLaren Speedtail. There they go, and we have the Audi taking the lead. Ariel Ember in the lead past the first turn, into the 6th turn. Now they're going to go uptown into the hop, and we just lost the Subaru! The Subaru just hit the fence and fell off the track, but we can see what just happened. It looks like the McLaren got in the way. It looks like Peyton just got in the way of the Subaru, caused her to lose control and hit the fence and fall off the track. We still have the Audi in the lead though, going downtown. Big lead on the next car behind her, hitting the last turn, going into the straightaway, followed by Rachel Whisks, who's going to come down and will also cross the finish line. But we have Ariel Ember taking the win in race 4, followed by Rachel Whisks in 2nd place. We had that big collision up before the jumps where Peyton went in front of Amanda and just caused a big collision there. Amanda lost control and flew off the track, hitting that fence. We can see Peyton just sitting there right before the hops. She did not make it to it. And there you can see Amanda off the track behind the city. Let's get to the scoreboard and see who won this race. After all 4 races today, our winner is Ariel Ember in the 2019 Audi Spider R8, followed by Amanda Panda in the Subaru WRX STI. Coming in 3rd, we have Rachel Whisks in the Lamborghini Cyan, and in 4th place, we have Peyton Stars in the McLaren Speedtail. Let's go ahead and congratulate Ariel Ember for taking the win today. Both her and Amanda Panda will be moving on to round 2 of season 2, where they will meet the winners of race 4. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Mini Car Madness. Hi everyone, welcome back to Mini Car Madness Season 2, brought to you by Underground City Diecast Racing. We have a great race for you today, where we have Mason Carter in the West Coast Flyer, Amelia Foster in the 1992 Dodge Viper, Mei Lin in the Cupra E-Racer, and Blake Morrison in the Koenigsegg Jesko. Same rules as always. 5 points for first, 3 points for second, 2 points for third, 1 point for fourth, and no points if you do not finish. The 2 cars with the most points at the end of 4 races move on to round 2. Well, they will race Ariel Ember and Amanda Panda in round 2 to see who continues their journey to the Mini Car Madness Finals. Let's get to the track, let's get racing. And we are ready for race 1. We have Blake Morrison on the inside pole position. The cars are ready, and the cars are off. There they go down the first straightaway into the first turn. The Jesko in the lead, followed by the E-Racer, hitting the next turn to go into the uptown hops. We just lost the Viper. The Viper just flipped over on the hops, and the E-Racer just took the lead. It just passed the Jesko on the inside track, has the lead into the 270 turn, hitting the final turn into the slope for the straightaway, and will pass the finish line. And then we have the Jesko just sitting right on the checkered flag. No other cars are going to be finishing. There you can see our E-Racer made it all the way down, hit the bumper at the end. Let's go find our other cars that we lost in this race just to make sure that they are still okay. And here we can see both cars, the E-Racer and the Viper, got tangled up. The Viper is on its roof. Let's go to the scoreboard. After race 1, we have Mei Lin in first with 5 points, followed by Blake Morrison in second with 3 points. Both Amelia Foster and Mason Carter tied for last with 0 points as they did not finish. Let's go get ready for race 2. And here we go for race 2. We have Mason Carter in the West Coast Flyer on the inside pole position. All 4 cars are off down the straightaway. West Coast Flyer in the lead, followed by the E-Racer. Here we go, the West Coast Flyer into the Uptown Hops. All cars getting a little bit of air. Look at that. And we just lost the Viper! Look at this! Just lost the Viper. It jumped, it hit the fence, and just fell right off the track. See, again, there it goes. Let's get back to the race, where now we have the West Coast Flyer in the lead, followed by the E-Racer and the Yesco. West Coast Flyer into the final straightaway, where it'll take 5 points, followed by the E-Racer. Where's the Yesco? Did we lose the Yesco? And it looks like the Yesco will not be finishing this race. We're going up track, and they got held up going into the final straightaway. They will not get any points for that. And as we saw earlier, we did lose the Viper. We did lose Amelia Foster when she jumped, hit the fence, and fell right off the track. So let's go ahead and get to the scoreboard. There we can see Amelia Foster sitting there upside down. All right, after 2 races, we still have Mei Lin in first place with 8 points. We have Mason Carter in second with 5 points after winning race 2. We have Blake Morrison in third place with 3, and Amelia Foster in fourth place with 0 points as she has not finished a race yet. Everyone still has a chance. We still have opportunities to move on to round 2. Let's go ahead and get ready for race 3. And we're back for race 3. We have Amelia Foster in the inside pole position in the 92 Dodge Viper. Cars are ready, cars are going. We have the Viper taking the lead out of the first turn, being followed by the West Coast Flyer, Mason Carter right behind her. They hit the Uptown Hops. All the cars getting some air, got some good race. And we just lost Blake Morrison, just backed up, couldn't make it over the hops. All right, well, let's continue with the race. We just have the Viper in the lead. And there was the West Coast Flyer just passing it, trying to pass it. It wins the battle of strength. You can't beat a train when it comes to muscle, and the muscle just took it over. And the West Coast Flyer will win, followed by the Cupra E-Racer. And after all of that, it looks like Amelia Foster will not pass the finish line, will not get any points. We have Mason Carter taking the win there. And here we can see that Amelia Foster got held up right before the final straightaway, right before the slope. No points for Amelia Foster. And right now we can see Blake Morrison, where he stopped at the end, just couldn't get over the Uptown Hops. All right, after 3 races, we have a close one. We have Mei Lin still in first place with 11 points, followed by Mason Carter in second with 10 points, Blake Morrison in third with 3, and Amelia Foster, she's knocking on the door of that dirty sweep with 0 points in fourth place. Let's go ahead and get ready for the 4th and final race, and let's see which cars are moving on to round 2. Here we go for race 4. We have Mei Lin on the inside pole position. The cars are ready, and there they go. Down the first straightaway, all cars neck and neck. We have the Cupra E-Racer, followed by the West Coast Flyer, and the Viper, followed by the Yesco. All cars over the Uptown Hops, getting some air, and it looks like the Mason Carter is trying to pass on the outside, but Mei Lin said no. Mei Lin in the lead. Another attempt by the West Coast Flyer did not go well. And now we have the Cupra E-Racer taking the win, followed by the West Coast Flyer. The Yesco is going to finish, stopped on the finish line, and just got smashed by Amelia Foster. She's like, I will not get this dirty sweep. I will score some points. I will not have a 0. That is the end of our race. Let's go ahead and get to the scoreboard to get those final scores. After 4 races, Mei Lin has taken the victory with 16 points. She will be joined in round 2 by Mason Carter, who comes in second place with 13 points. Blake Morrison will be going home with 5 points in third place, and so will Amelia Foster be going home with 1 point in 4 races. Let's go ahead and congratulate Mei Lin for her victory in round 1 of season 2 of Mini Car Madness. Maylin and Mason Carter will be moving on to round 2, where they will be joined by Ariel Ember and Amanda Panda to see who is going to continue on to round 3. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of Mini Car Madness.